Hi, my name is Rick, and welcome to my Cape Cod life. I'm planting more seeds. These are brassicas. They're predominantly Asian greens with a couple of cabbages and a Romanesca. And I am going to get to it right now. So the first one I'm going to do is Choy Sum 50 day. So it's kind of, well, it is a variety of Chinese broccoli. And I'm going to multi-sow these cells. I have a few different varieties of Chinese broccolis. So this is the first one. Okay, the next one is a Chinese broccoli called Yad Fa. And it's going to be the same deal, multi-sowing these. And I'll just plant these as plugs into the garden rather tightly because I'm going to do high intensity planting when it comes to these things. They're very quick. They're not super huge vegetables, so we can do that. Next, I have a bok choy called Purple Lady. It's beautiful. It's like a burgundy purple with chartreuse greenish stems. You have to pick it fairly young because it will bolt really quickly. Seems also that things really like to eat it, so it could become a trap crop, which is fine if I leave the rest alone, but I'm gonna try to get to eating it. Now when you cook it, it just turns dark green, much like, you know, when you cook purple beans, they turn green. Same deal. Which means it's loaded with antioxidants. Next up, I have Pak Choi White Stem. I really love bok choys, pak choys, all of those. I love stir fries. Sometimes it's just gonna be the pak choy and whatever sauce I make for the stir fry. Sometimes I'll add protein to it. Actually, multi-sowed that, I'll thin those down because this is a larger one. Okay, another bok choy. This one is called Snow White. Even though I'm multi-sowing, I will decide later on if it's going to be one per spot or a couple. It's probably going to be a couple. Next one I have is Shanghai Green Choy. Yeah, these are a little smaller. You probably do 2 or 3 per cell. So this is a new Asian green. I've been kind of looking for it for a couple of years, and I finally found it. It's called Gailan. I can't tell you anything about it, other than I know it's used in Thai cooking. It's leafy. It's kind of like a Chinese cabbage. And because I'm going to definitely plant this high intensity, I am actually gonna grow 3 6-packs of these. I found these seeds at Hudson Valley Seed Company. This is the first time I ordered from them was this year, and so far I'm impressed. Now I haven't grown anything from them. I'm impressed by the amount of seeds and the price, that kind of thing. Okay, now I have a cabbage. I'm gonna do an early Jersey Wakefield. They give you so many seeds. I wish I could plant a field of these. Next up, Romanesco broccoli, or is it cauliflower? I don't know. Here it says broccoli. I have not yet successfully grown these. I'm gonna give it a shot. So apparently it likes a little bit of space. I'm gonna put it in a grow bag, or if I have some larger containers, I would think 5 gallons or above would be all right. So there you go. And then I have another cabbage. And this one is Red Express. Now, cabbage takes a little bit of time, and I am plagued by the white moth, but we're gonna treat with BT and hope for the best. Planting these a little thickly, I will thin to 1 seedling per cell. The reason I'm doing it thickly is they have a little notice on there that the germination rate was lower than they liked, this Baker Creek, so they packed extra seeds so you could sell them more heavy. All right, I'm gonna take care of these, top them off, and I'll be back in a second. All right, so they're on the shelving, and I don't have to put the grow lights on yet because they haven't germinated. When they do, I'll be sure to put them on and do the timer correctly. Because last year I had a little issue with that. Time out. It's a couple of days later. I just planted another tray of, this one's mostly lettuces, very much the same ones I planted for the Greenstalk planter the other day. Maybe you saw that video. I'll link it down below. Besides some of those varieties, let me see. I did Little Gem, and a picture will pop up. I also did some frisee lettuce. I love frisee lettuce. And picture, please. And then also, it's Bib Butterhead. So I planted those. I also planted some kale. I have the Dino Kale, Lacinato. I have the Dazzling Blue Kale. I have the Blue Curled Scotch Kale. And I have Ragged Jack, also known as Red Russian. And for the first time, I'm planting collards. I love collards. I've just never grown them, so I'm doing some Georgia Southern, and I got those seeds from a seed swap last season with CNC Farm. Ashley, thanks. I'll try some collards. And then I also planted a couple of trays of spinach. It's the American spinach, and I'll throw a picture up. All right, so I'm gonna go mist this tray and put a humidity down, and then I'll show you what I did 2 days ago. All right, here is the tray that I planted 2 days ago. We'll go in for a closer look. This is the choice. Oh, where are we? All right, so we have the choice sun, that's a Chinese broccoli. We have the yad pho, looking down there, and yeah, I see some coming up. You see them right there. Next one is the purple lady. There she is. A pak choi white stem. Bok choy snow white. Shanghai green choy. And the red cabbage, I see seeds. I can't really, well, we'll just wait for those guys. The Romanesco, all right, they're coming up. The early Wakefield cabbage, doing well. The Kailan is here. There's only one there, hopefully more will come. Oh, I planted a lot of Kailan. doing rather well. Okay, so exciting. So thank you for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Hope you stick around and hit that subscribe button. Those of you who have been here before, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here once again. And as always, my Cape Cod life.